Hey everyone, Jackie Tallman here, and welcome back. This is kind of the part 2 of our Monday series. This is your actual weekly reading. And if you've been with me before, you know how this will go. But let me tell everyone, we're going to start with a few angel messages. We're going to get into some tarot with some clarification, some random pulls. Of course, I'll wrap you up with those romance angels for the week. And then I'm going to ask you to pick a pile, piles 1, 2, or 3, and this is going to cover your karma challenge, your inner peace, your crystal of the week, and your affirmation. And at the very end, I will invite you all to toss out your question to Spirit in the form of a yes or no and do a small read on that to give you your answer there. So thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, I have no idea what time they will see this. They are still uploading the raw and real from 3 hours ago, so I'm not sure what the upload problem is on YouTube. So my apologies there. So let's get into this. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Hope you had the opportunity to watch the raw and real, which is it's a weekly reading for this week of the 10th, but it gives you information that's not going to come out in this reading. So let's get into this, and let's start with these angel messages. With angel messages, what do we have for the week? The focus is always on what we need to know, because it could be a little bit different than your line of questioning. If you are coming into the collective read and you have questions, by all means throw it out there, because usually this reading will answer that question for you. Okay? If you're seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTallman.com. Guys, I've been around for 19 years and look forward to hearing from you. All right, so let's get started right now with some angel messages of what's coming up for the week. You know, we're going to start off with Mother Mary in control. Also picking up the letters H and the letters R. And then we have you are understood. Okay, you are understood. And some restless energy, that need for freedom, that's here as well. You are protected by that white light. And there's something here, if you turn into your intuition, you already know the answer to it. Okay? Time to get out and explore. Some of you, it's, how do I say, feet on strange ground, that you're walking somewhere you've never been before. Someone is waiting for you to apologize, and we do have that angel of patience asking for your patience this week. Ground, center, and just wait. I know. Hurry up and wait. I'm not a patient person. Hey, Nanya. And it's a little bit of time for self-reflection, talking about taking the time to look back and say, hey, where were you this time last year? What were you doing the second week in November this time last year? What has changed in your life? What has not changed in your life? Because that change begins with you. Okay? All right, let's get into some more angel messages here. Talking about the week of November 10th. The retro kicked in yesterday, in full effect for today. We do have cooperation instead of competition. Dreams of abundance. Pay particularly close attention to your dreams this week. There's going to be some messages of abundance there. And you also need to release any jealousy. It's just going to hold you back, and it's just going to zap your energy. So release the jealousy. With that, we have clearing debts. Like a little extras coming in. Let's see how the reading plays out. You also have positivity, faith, and optimism. Very upbeat. Very, very upbeat. High vibrational. Focus on your priorities. Show up. Do the work. Okay? Some of y'all planning a quiet retreat, and sometimes that might just be a sneak away at home. A little quiet time at home, but you're planning a quiet retreat. No more complaining. Can't make that up. That's directly from your angels, and just what I said. Do the work. Okay? And you got to have the deservingness. You know? Some of you guys sell yourself short. When you do the work, there's a lot that you deserve. Don't ever feel that you're unworthy. Okay? And bigger thing is, don't ever allow someone to make you feel that you're unworthy. Okay? Let's get into the tarot part of the reading. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for this week of the 10th? What will come out? What we need to know. Like I said, guys, y'all put it out there because if you've got a question, this collective can very well answer it for you. You know, I'm going to end the reading with a yes or no, so y'all stick around. We do have the Three of Wands. We also have the Four of Swords. And with that, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So what we're talking about for the week so far, we're talking about loss of patience. We just heard that from one of the angels of patience. It was there, right? So a little bit of loss, but y'all see the smoke. I got incense burning in here, okay? Now, what do we have? We have the Four of Swords talking about you're actually in the calm before the storm. That's why it's asking for your patience. Page of Cups coming in, someone coming in with an offer of love. Now, this does not have to be a significant other. Hi, Brenda. This could be the love of a family or friend. Okay, so let's hang on and see how it unfolds. You've got the Eight of Cups. Center of the reading, the King of Swords. And you've got the Nine of Cups. Okay, you got a lot of high vibrational energy going on here. If there is someone or something that you have not walked away from, you're about to do so. I'm going back to possibly what you're having the patience problem with. There's something there that you need to walk away. Joanne, how are you, my dear? Yeah, something there that you need to walk away from. King of Swords talks about that you're dealing with someone in authority. You could be dealing with someone with a uniform or someone who just gets a little bit catty with you. Got a little bit of a sharp tongue about them. And you've got the Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups says you got wish fulfillment coming in this week. And that's going to be huge. Part of your level up. Part of your glow up. Eight of Wands here. Look at here. Y'all got two eights together. The Ace of Swords. And we have, of course, the Devil's looking around. You're about to level up. The Eight of Swords. The two eights together talking about abundance. Abundance. I mean, one of your angel cards said you are clearing debts this week. So, yes, you're very abundant. Ace of Swords. This is that whole retro thing of we have the new beginning in communications. People reaching out to you. People reaching out to you that you haven't heard from in a long, long time. Not a bad thing. But you do have the Devil card around because, like I said, things are going well. And your bonus card comes in with the Empress, talking about you are in the Empress energy. You are above the King and Queens, okay? Positive changes and positive shifts on the home front. The message earlier today was something is about to be revealed. And I am picking up transformations to do with that, okay? So let's get into the messages about the patience problem. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, everything is frustrating you. Everything is getting on your nerves. Okay, it's a retro vibe, and I get it. I get it. Just find that peace, find that harmony, and just relax. Breathe in and breathe out. You do have a little extra money coming in. Okay, this is something in addition to your pay. The sale of an item, some kind of side hustle, something a little extra here. Someone who wants to offer a commitment, and somehow or another, I feel like you really don't care right now. You're more about getting through this week, and you're more focused on you than you are about love. We do see that you're going to take the time to treat yourself this week. Also want to throw out that a Leo may resonate with some of you. Okay. Also want to throw out a Libra too. Now, with that said, let's talk about the calm before the storm. What's going on there? Knight of Pentacles. The moon, well, yep, the supermoon and the retro, and the star. So yeah, you're going to feel a little bit scattered this week. Not going to lie about it. You got a new money path coming. The calm before the storm. Remember we just spoke about clearing debts. Okay. So the calm before the storm with the new money path. Super moon energy, retro energy, getting it done. Hey, Miss Cindy. And the star, again, you've got the two cards here that are speaking about wish fulfillment. There's a little bit of a delay attached. Perhaps news of money coming. Okay. It's there. It is there. You got that Page of Cups energy. Okay. Page of Cups. Remember I said this could be family or friends as well. Coming with the Page of Cups. Look at there. There's the Magician. The King of Swords again. With the Five of Wands. Okay. You could be okay. Remember, Empress energy, right? Sitting on your throne. This is your yes answer, showing you will get what you want and desire. However, there is a however. That person with the sharp tongue is here, bringing in the drama. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, you guys you're doing great. The focus is on you. You're leveling up and you're doing great. Okay. Someone's bringing their drama to you. Someone's going to bring their drama to you. And it could be a bit of jealousy that they hate the fact that you are leveling up. So I want to throw that out there. Y'all take it as it resonates. Because you have the lack of patience or something or someone that you are just walking away from, you're like, I'm done. Six of Swords, because you leveled up, rushing in. Look at you. So proud of y'all. You're choosing you over everything else this week. Okay? You're leveling up. You're going up the stairway. You are leaving the troubled waters for the calm. You know it's time to level up. What is rushing in? Your manifestations. What you want. Did I watch that video yesterday? Set your intent for the week. If you didn't, be sure to check it out. It's only like a 2-minute video. You guys are holding on to you. You are being true to you. I like it. Okay, and the first King of Swords here. The first King of Swords. The Sun. The High Priestess. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Powerful, y'all. Powerful statement. The only happy card in the deck, which is the Sun. And that's talking about the sun shines brightly in all that you do. We have that High Priestess that says, I hear you know better. So something here you know better. But this is talking about you're grounded, you're centered, you're peaceful, you got harmony, that inner peace is going on. You know the answer, trust your intuition. New beginning of money. It's all here. It's all here. It goes back to the rod wheel at the beginning of the reading when I was talking about you're working on you, you're leveling up, and it's bringing out the haters because of that. Because of that, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups talking about your wish fulfillment, y'all. Your wish fulfillment. What do we got going on here with the wish fulfillment? Well, with the wish fulfillment, we've got the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Wish fulfillment. It's got something to do with money. I'm not going to lie. It's got something to do with money here. You got decisions to be made. Okay. And it's about keeping some things to yourself. If you got a little extra money going on, don't disclose that to everyone. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you got a little extra, set a little extra aside for you. Okay. But keep some things to yourself. And I know this is hard and you're going to struggle with your patience. Keep your opinions to yourself too. But you are abundant. You got the extra money. Health, wealth, family, friends, everything is going on. And so people see that you're winning, and they don't like that. Even the ones that you think would want nothing but the best for you. They really don't. They don't want to see you level up, but so far. And on the Eight of Wands, talking about happiness, contentment. I love you got both happiness cards here. Again, you're walking away. The Spirit is encouraging you. Walk away from someone or something. Walk away from the negativity. Walk away from the person that's trying to manipulate you. Walk away from the one that's trying to get in your head. You're getting married? Is that what she's saying to me? She's getting married? Judgment. Yes. About time. When? You have messaged me. Judgment. Judgment comes in, passing judgment on other people. I need you to pass judgment on other people because the devil's here. Someone is lurking. Someone is not happy for you. I mean, how perfect is that when Angie walks in and says, I'm getting married? That's what I'm talking about. 2 to 3 months. Ha ha. That's nice. There's your sign, y'all. There's your sign, you know. The 9 of Swords says loss of sleep. This is a high vibrational loss of sleep. This is supermoon loss of sleep. Nothing bad. There's no negative thoughts here keeping you awake. Absolutely. Get to typing, girl. Get to typing. The Ace of Swords. The new beginning in the communications. Well, there's a messenger card here. You could possibly be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. The message is you need to keep your heart. You're going to hate me for this. You need to keep your heart open to give love, and you need to keep your heart open to receive love, but I really think you need to keep your mouth shut and listen. Someone is coming in to say something directly to you. Don't cut them off. Don't overtalk them. Listen. It turns the wheel to good luck and abundance when you do. Listen. Okay, why is the devil here? Devil's here because everything's going right. You might get the news of a pregnancy. I want to throw that out there. We have get together this week. Unexpected, you know, and this is the time frame of the unexpected. So expect the unexpected. Okay, pretty much the remainder of the month. This is 3 and or more people, dinner out, dinner in, girls' night out, little get together. Nothing major, but it's unplanned and go. You guys are getting too complacent with being at home. And I know I called out more than one of you. So when you're invited to something, I need you to go. And we have the King of Cups energy. Now, this was in the raw and real reading about this person. If you are invited to something, go. I'm not going to say the person of your dreams, but a person with potential would be where you go, or the friend of a friend of a friend. You need to go. Someone's coming in with a huge offer of love. And this Empress energy. And again, I say that's you. That's you. You're the Empress. Above the others. And you have a power couple here. Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Virgo energy. Again, I've got somebody that wants to get a little catty with you. Knows more than you. Wants to set the record straight. Talking at you instead of talking to you. Surprised we don't have a tower. You got the Knight of Wands. this was in reading earlier too. There is a residential move. Someone moving out. Someone is moving in. You know, someone's moving out. Someone's moving in. Moving the boxes. But we got an emperor here. That emperor's coming in to save the day. So guess what? Now you officially have the highest power couple in the deck. The highest of the highest. This could be two self-employed people, two strong-willed people. Let's see, Spirit says for us to go on. I'm going to pull 3 cards for the advice. Let's do that. For the advice on all of this. Be warned of somebody stirring the pot, you know? Third person's a crowd, unwanted advice and or opinion. Someone's trying to stick their nose in your business. You have the world is your oyster. And we've got the 5 of Cups. Get out your head, okay? So I'm going to tell you this, but I don't want you in your head and your thoughts and your feelings and trying to figure out who. Somebody is wanting to be you. Someone sees your level up. Someone knows that you've got this glow up coming. Someone can see the shift in energy that you're not the person you thought that they knew. It's bringing out jealousy here. They're going to stir the pot. It's here. You wanted that. Let's see what else we got. For this week. Hey guys, if y'all had not taken the time to hit that follow button or the subscribe button, please do so. I greatly appreciate it. JackieTomlin.com for personal readings. What we got going on here? Well, there's a father figure here. Something you lost is about to be presented. I'm really adamant about news of a baby. I'm not saying you're pregnant. I'm just saying in general there's going to be news of someone pregnant or the news of a baby coming. Signs that you're on the right path. A dolphin. Something to do with the sea. Look, your angels tell you to trust and have faith. Someone here with an Asian descent. And you could hear news of someone going to prison or someone getting out of prison. Something to do with a prison. New transportation coming in. Alrighty. Getting lost in the arts. And addressing your abandonment issues. Couple messages that are really jumping out here. Scenarios for you guys. One, I feel that somebody is visiting a museum or you're lining up to visit a museum. With that said, there is, when I say talking about abandonment issues, some of you are seeking therapy and, you know, you need to know there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Everybody needs someone to talk to now and then. And there's a lot of people out here that have no one to talk to. Okay? Getting lost in your journaling or you're writing out something. If you've been sick, it looks like you're on the mends. And we got someone coming for an unexpected visit. Okay. I don't think that is this week. But it has popped up and the holidays are coming. So, there's your fair warning on that. Okay. There is your fair warning. Now. Let's see what else we got going on. What else do we got going on here? Some of y'all Christmas decorating. Y'all way early. Way early. Okay. So date night is very prominent here. There's also an older woman who needs your advice coming in to speak to you. Good fortune coming to you. Be warned of people trying to steal from you, stealing from you physically, stealing your ideas. Don't put everything out there to be stolen, okay? And we have the Lover's card talking about intensity and love. Again, I'm going to refer you back to that raw and real because that intensity definitely come out in the reading. This could be with someone that is younger than you. There is some unexpected income here this week. There's also an older man coming in to speak to you. Now, in particularly, this man has silver or white hair and silver or white facial hair, okay? And we have, you've got someone watching you that's a secret admirer. This person may very, very well message you this week. Whether you get the message on social media, whether you get a text message, this person's about to reach out to you. And remember, retro is all about the past looping back around. There's talks of travel plans. Some of y'all talking about a cruise or looking at going on a cruise. And you've got some good news coming in this week. And this is part of your abundance, okay? Your level up. Whatever news that comes in this week, oh, this so supersedes your expectations. It's everyone, honey. It's a collective. And if you're working this week, don't be surprised if you're not putting in some overtime. You could also be dealing with a veteran, which, by the way, tomorrow is Veterans Day. Okay? And again, I'm very adamant that there is something to do with a prison, someone going to jail, someone getting out of jail. And again, whatever news it is, like I said, I see y'all ready to celebrate. Okay, so between that and the raw and real, I think we got a pretty in-depth reading here. We're going to jump right into the romance part, starting with those romance angels of what you need to know for this week. Y'all guys have a good Monday. Well, it's open communication, Heidi, for the week. You beginning in communication is all about the past looping around. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Oh, wow. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And again, going back to our reading this morning, not only was there intensity in love, but the word soulmate and twin flame did come about. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Be warned. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. There's an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. If you missed it, one of my clients just walked in the room and said she's engaged. And we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into the love oracle. I'm only going to give you 3 of these, and then we're going to move to pull a card. Pick a pile. I'm sorry. Moving to pick a pile. We do have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or a meeting. And a hesitation. I go back. It's been in here like 3 times this week on my collective. If you are invited to something, go. Okay, we have, again, with soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. Thank you, dear. And we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Ugh, you got one of those too, but that's the past looping around. I think I'm more focused on this new one that y'all need to meet upcoming. Alrighty, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a pick-a-pile, okay? Because that's, 2 readings here, you tie them together, you got a pretty in-depth reading for the week. And then tomorrow, I'm going to break this down into 48 hours. Okay? Y'all, I will never leave you hanging. We're going to know step by step each week what's going on. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, so what we're looking at now is we're looking at the pick a pile. Now, I'm going to ask you to pick piles 1, 2, or 3. With this, I'm going to give you your karma challenge, your inner peace, your crystal of the week, as well as your affirmation. And then at the very end is where you're going to put your yes or no question out to spirit. And I'm going to give you a brief reading and let you know what the answer is. Okay? Do we have any newbies here this week? What sign are y'all, by the way? I am a Sagittarius. So y'all know I hate seeing that angel of patience more than anything. Okay. Yeah, y'all come at me. Let me know what signs you are. Okay, Taurus, Aquarius. Got another Sag in the room? Alrighty. Let's get into this. Hope y'all are enjoying, an Aqua. Cindy is the Aqua. I hope y'all are enjoying your daily posts by the signs. I'm getting some good feedback on those. I enjoy doing them for you too. Hi, Dana. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on here? Give me 1 second. Get this down here. Now, let me say this. For those that are not familiar with me, I've been reading for 19 years. I do not need cards to read. It's kind of a visual for you, confirmation for you, for a lot of you. But if you contact me for a reading, I don't use cards at all unless you specifically ask. And I think there's 1 or 2 readings over there that are specifically card readings that I cannot do for the collective. Like I offer a situationship reading that just won't work for everyone. That's you and the person you're having the situationship with. I am so glad I did too. Please hit that follow button, Dana. I'm over here every day, and weekends, all the time. Okay, let's see. Also gives you your number too. Your number of the week. I think it was on Friday's reading. I mean, every now and then I'll have information pop in about a specific lotto card. And this week it was a $5 scratcher. Now I've got 2 winners so far. So, y'all pay attention. I don't get that information from Spirit too often. Alrighty. If you picked pile number 1, okay, your karma challenge is text someone to say that you're thinking about them. Your inner peace. Acceptance, better watch out because I'm coming for it next. This is inner peace is my bee. Acceptance. Okay, your crystal of the week, haha, is turquoise. Imagine that. It's about balance in your throat and heart chakras. And I wear a lot of turquoise. It has to do with the healing properties of it, but that's a story for another day. You only catch me live on Monday, but I hope you do watch the replays, Miss Linda. You are number 3. You are the storyteller. I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. Ooh, little thing called respect. Good deal. Okay, if you picked pile number 2, your karma challenge is make friends with someone at school or at work. Okay, your inner peace is hello, sea of tranquility. And bye-bye the dumbass BS. Look at you working on your inner peace. I'm telling you, it's all about putting you first this week. You have one of my favorite stones too, which is the garnet, talking about commitment, heart, and sacral chakras. And we have number 44, you are the traumatized. I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. Releasing the trauma bond. What did we talk about earlier? We talked about PTSD, therapists, healing, time to work on you, grounding and center and harmony. All good. And if you picked pile number 3, tell a manager about an employee that gave you great customer service. Okay? And your inner peace says the wine is helping. Fresh out of F's and embracing inner peace. I love it. The wine is helping. And you have this, bloodstone. I haven't seen this one in a long time. Bloodstone is about detoxifying the root chakra and the sacral chakras. And that was from your angels earlier too. Detoxification and purification. And you are number 18. You are the warrior. Worrying, like you're worrying about something. I can handle whatever life brings me. You're a worrywart. Let that energy go, y'all. Okay, that's your pick a pile. Now, I really want you to think about your question in the form of a yes or no answer. And I'm just going to do a short mini pull to see if I can hone in and get you your yes or no answer. And then whatever message it relays to whoever's in the room that needs it, that's all good too, right? That is all good too. Okay, so on to yes or no. Yes or no. What do you need to know? Yes or no? All right, where are we at? Have strength. The 4 of Swords. The Chariot. Okay, so I'm always disrupted. Let me throw this out there. Be careful. I see someone seeking band-aids. Okay? Somewhere around in here. Somewhere around in here. Whether it's your arm or your side, I see someone seeking band-aids. We have Justice. The Wheel of Fortune. The 3 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Swords. Okay, let me give you one more. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so you know, right off the bat, I'm going to give you what your mini read says. It's a yes. Whatever you put out there, it's a yes. Okay, you got strength on your side no matter what. And again, that you're in the calm before the storm. I do have a Leo that jumps out. Take it as it resonates. Here's your yes answer with the Chariot. Yes, you get what you want and desire. It's going to come rushing in this week when you least expect it. Justice is on your side. The restoring of your balance. For a lot of you, this has to do with the signing of a legal document. Not recommended during retro, but not a no either. Just telling you to read the fine print. Make sure it's all a go. The wheel turning to your favor of good luck and abundance. The celebration, the get together. Remember, go, 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 go. And then we have a little shopping adventure. Restoring your financial balance, a little treating of yourself. You guys are a little bit guarded and defensive. And you could be doing some future financial planning, or perhaps I'm thinking holiday budgeting. That's going to come into play this week too. Okay? Guys, that's what I got for you for your weekly read. And again, if you've not caught be raw and real. And again, YouTube, I don't know what the hell the problem is. It's still uploading over there. It will be up there eventually. You guys have a super fantastic day. Don't forget, JackieTillman.com. I am setting up for the weekly reads, and I will return over here tomorrow to do your 48-hour read, taking it down to 48 hours. So, yeah, that's what I got going on for you guys. Guys, thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Your likes, your shares, your comments, your follows, your comments, your gifts, all of it. Appreciate you all. And here is to a fantastic week for all of us. See you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.